What's up, guys? It's Bumpkins. Today is Wednesday, August 4th. Wednesday means new comic book day. New comic book day means new comic book haul video. As always, I went down to my favorite place in the world, Infinity Flux here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, for another big stack of books. And guys, this isn't even all of it. There's more that I have to show you. This may have been the biggest Wednesday haul that I've ever gotten. So let's jump into it because there's a whole bunch to go through, starting with Extreme Carnage, Lasher, continuing the Extreme Carnage, the one-shots. I still haven't read any of them, but the trading card variants are awesome. We've got Guardians of the Galaxy Annual #1. This is part of the Infinite Destinies storyline that I haven't read either, but I got the connecting cover. I can't wait to see what all these look like. That's going to be cool. Next up is Miles Morales Spider-Man. This is actually referred to as Marvel Tales Miles Morales Spider-Man, I think. This reprints Ultimate Comics Spider-Man 1 through 5, I believe, some of Miles's earlier adventures. So I picked that up, thought it would be cool to have. Savage Avengers #23. Still haven't read this series either, but it's got Conan and Doctor Strange and other characters. It's going to be super cool to read. Silk #5. I read this one today, so this wraps up this mini-series. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll get more Silk stories at some point. Sinister War #2, the Bagley connecting cover, and also the Rhino trading card variant. I love these covers. I don't have them all, though. I've done a bad job of trying to get all these. I haven't read this crossover either. I'm waiting to catch up with Amazing Spider-Man before I do that, but I'm glad to have them. And then last for Marvel is X-Men #2, the Rogue trading card variant. I'm enjoying the smaller individual stories in each issue. X-Men acting like superheroes, working as a team. I'm enjoying it. Moving on to DC, we've got Batman #111, the B cover. Again, haven't caught up on the Tiny and stuff, but I am still buying them all. Crime Syndicate #6. This wraps up this miniseries as well, and it was good. I'm not sad to see the miniseries end, but it was interesting, had an interesting ending. Crush and Lobo #3. I enjoyed the first two. Things started sort of getting ramped up near the end of the last issue, so I'm excited to see it continue here. Green Lantern #5. This is a pretty interesting story as well. The central battery is still destroyed. How are they going to fix it? I don't know. The Joker presents a puzzle box. I don't remember what this issue is about, but I think we sort of like really get in the Joker's head in this one, which is awesome. I love the Joker, so we'll see how creepy that gets. Justice League #66, the B cover. Still haven't caught up on this series, but I like the lineup, so I need to get caught up so that I can know if I need to keep buying it or not. One of my favorites, The Nice House on the Lake #3. I read this yesterday when I got it. It's just as good as the first two. The character, or one of the characters at least, is learning a little bit more about their surroundings. So we, the reader, are learning a little bit more. It's super interesting. I just want this whole series in my face right now so I can read it all, because it's hard to wait month to month. Guys, I recommend this one. If you're looking for a good, creepy, mysterious book to read, this is the one. I love it. Suicide Squad #6. This has been a fun series. I think I might be one issue behind, but it's a lot of fun. And then last for DC is Suicide Squad Get Joker, a big magazine size book. Black Label too, so hopefully they'll get a little bit darker. This is kind of what I thought the first Suicide Squad movie should have been, was the Suicide Squad trying to get the Joker instead of like all that stuff with Enchantress. So hopefully this will be as good as it looks. Over at Image, we've got Firepower #14. Still haven't read the series yet, guys, but I've heard good things, so I'm glad that I have them for when I'm ready to catch up. Geiger #5, I did get caught up on this one. The story's moving forward now, it's getting real interesting. Home #4, this one isn't new this week. I think I missed it the first time, or when it originally came out, but it was here this time. So excited to see, things are ramping up in this story as well. So we'll see how that goes. And The Me You Love in the Dark, hearing some good things about this one. I hate to say it, I don't remember what this one is about either, but whenever it came up on FOC, it sounded good, so I pre-ordered it, so it'll be a nice surprise whenever I read it. And then Skybound X #5. This one has I think this is the last one, maybe? I thought, or this doesn't last forever, and I think this might be the last issue, but this issue introduces a new IP, if you will, called Code Combat Orb Defense Engines. It's getting a little bit of buzz, so I'm excited to see what that's all about. And then Stillwater number 9. This is a great series. I missed number 8. I guess I'll have to grab that digitally and read it before I can read this. But I love the first trade. It's a really interesting story. It's starting to get crazy, so we'll see if it stays crazy in that issue. As for the other indies, we've got Out of Body number 3. I think I need to read the last one again to remember, but the plot thickens with the guy who is in the coma trying to figure out who killed him with the help of a medium guiding his astral form around. So can't wait to pick that up. Not All Robots number 1. Don't quite remember the full premise behind this, but it's set in the future where robots are, you know, just as essential as or I actually think have taken over basically the workforce, right? Robots are basically doing everything, so we'll have to see how that goes. From Bad Idea, the lot number 2. The first one was creepy. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna have to read it again before I read this one because there's some weird stuff that happened. I'm excited to read that. And then a Bad Idea book that's full of bad ideas. Tankers number 3. This is the last issue of this series, going back in time to revive dinosaurs or to help them live longer, to get more fuel. Coming back to the present, dinosaurs are still around. It's crazy. That cover's awesome too, by the way. So yeah, can't wait to see how that series wraps up. Basilisk number 3, guys, this is a good one. I've enjoyed the first 2 series. The second issue, things got kind of moving, so I'm excited to see them continue to go forward here. Seven Secrets number 11. Still haven't read the series, but again, just like Firepower, I'm glad that I have them all from when I'm ready to catch up. And then just like that, Wind number 9. Again, haven't read the series. I have the hardcover for the first few issues and then the rest of them, so that's going to be fun to sit down and catch up on one day. Lucky Devil number 1. I don't remember what this one's about either, but it sounded cool when I pre-ordered it, so I can't wait to remember that. And then, okay guys, I'm going to eat a little bit of crow because after the second issue I said I wasn't going to get any more of these, and then I kind of liked the second issue, so I got the third one, Red Room. I said I wasn't going to do it again, but the second one was pretty good, and it helped me realize that this is actually more of an anthology series. After the first issue, I couldn't really figure out where the story was going. But yeah, so, okay, I see you. I'll try this out. I'll give it a shot. So Red Room number 3, we'll see how that goes. And I got a few from the dollar bin as well. Death Metal Robin King number 1. I don't know why. Everybody loves Robin King. I haven't read Death Metal yet, so I don't have an opinion one way or the other. But it was sitting there for $1, so I thought I'd get it. Oh, actually, wait, I got these mixed up. This was not in a dollar bin. I think this came out last week or the week before, but White number 1. I heard some good things about this as well, so I picked it up off the shelf. Again, not a dollar book. I had it mixed in. But yeah, just interested to see what that's all about. Okay, back to the dollar books. G.I. Joe Special Missions Antarctica. I liked it when, this is from Devil's Due. You guys remember Devil's Due? They're not around anymore, I don't think. But that's a cool cover. Snake Eyes and Snow Job and Scarlet battling Cobra in the snow. I'll buy it just for the cover. That's neat. So, trying to rebuild my collection of Amalgam comics from the mid-90s for anybody who was around then. I loaned them to somebody several years ago, never got them back, so I'm trying to rebuild that collection. And they actually had 2 of them. They had Super Soldier, a mix of Captain America and Superman. So excited to have that. And then Thorion of the New Asgods, Thor and Orion mixed. So super cool to have a couple more to my Amalgam collection. Then picked up Spider-Man 2099 number 10. I had 1 through 9 and a couple others, so number 10 was a perfect fit. Night Stalkers number 11 and number 13. I told you guys before I loved all the Midnight Sun stuff in the 90s. Night Stalkers, Ghost Rider, Morbius, Ghost Rider Blaze, Spirit of Vengeance, all that stuff is super cool. Nomad number 1. Sure, why not? Newsstand too. I guess as a collector I'm supposed to care about those things. Just 90s goodness, you know, and I never really read too much Nomad, so I thought I'd try that out. And then Captain America 343 and 379, just to fill a couple more holes in my collection of Captain America. All right, so that was a good stack of books, but it doesn't end there. Now, guys, I did not plan it this way. I pre-ordered all of these. They were supposed to have all come out at different times. Release dates got pushed back and back and back and back, and eventually they all landed on the same day. And so, you know, what are you gonna do? There's, you know, I pre-ordered them, I want them, I'm responsible for buying them, and I have no regrets whatsoever. So I picked up the Amazing Spider-Man, David Michelinie, Todd McFarlane Omnibus, reprinting or collecting Amazing Spider-Man 296 through 329, and Spider-Man, a Spectacular Spider-Man Annual number 10. So that's super cool. I went with the white cover with the black costume. I love the black costume. Also, Captain America by Dan Jurgens Omnibus. This is volume 2. Collecting Captain America from the 1998 run, the Heroes Return run, 25 through 50, Captain America Annual 2000 and 2001, and material from Captain America the Legend. So I got that as well. Also, the Death of Captain America Omnibus. They call it an omnibus, but it's more like an oversized hardcover. It's not as thick. This collects Captain America 25 through 42 by Ed Brubaker and Steve Epting. I've read this before. It is so good. Bucky becomes Captain America. There's several issues where we're in a Captain America book where it's just Sam Wilson and Black Widow, and it was still awesome. This is a fantastic story. I think I do have the first one over there somewhere. I'll have to double check. What a great run of Captain America. If you guys want to read some Captain America, check out this 42 to 50 issue run that Brubaker had. It is fantastic. And then, as if that wasn't enough, Wolverine Omnibus Volume 2. I went with the Jim Lee cover. That's awesome. I think that's Wolverine number 28. This collects Wolverine 11 through 30. Havoc, well, there's a lot of stuff. Wolverine 11 through 30, and a whole bunch more. So yeah, super cool to have that. I've been really waiting on this one for a while. This is one of the ones that kept getting pushed back and back and back. So I was super happy to have that. So again, I did not mean to buy 4 omnibuses in one day. That was not my intention, but that's how it happened. And no regrets. I'm super happy to have all these. But that's not it. I got one more thing that is a little different. I picked up the book and record set of Superman. This is by Peter Pan Records. It has 2 different Superman stories in it: The Best Cop in the World and Tomorrow the World. And for all you kids that don't know what these are, basically it's a big Superman comic, right? It's full art, full word balloons, everything. It's just like a comic, but it also comes, it's all on vinyl as well. So full-size vinyl. So you put this on the record player, you listen to voice actors play, and you play out the story, and you read along with them. I had some of these as a kid, not big ones like this though. I had some smaller ones, some Batman, He-Man, Superpowers, and Star Wars. I had some of those, and I still have them in this room behind me, and I love them. Those were some of my first introductions to comics. I would just lay in front of the record player and listen to records all day and just read the comics along with them. So I just saw this at Infinity Flex sitting with their Treasury Edition back issues that they have, and I just had to have it because I love these things. So I'm going to try to collect more of these. It wasn't planned, but I knew it was a huge day with omnibuses and stuff, but I could not pass this up. I was super happy to find this. So, like I said, probably the biggest Wednesday haul I've ever had, and I love it. I think it's super great. I can't wait to tear into all this stuff and read all of it. So guys, that is it for today. I appreciate you watching. If you like this video or any of the other videos on my channel, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a sarcastic thumbs up. If nothing else, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you picked up this week. Did you get any of these super sweet omnibuses, dollar issues, anything like that? Just let me know. I love comic books. I could talk about them with a room full of people or just to a camera. Guys, remember, comic books are supposed to be fun. They are just another fun form of storytelling. Like what you like and let everybody else like what they like as well. And even if your views don't match up with somebody else, it's okay, it won't hurt you. The great thing about comics is that there is plenty for everyone to choose from. It's easy to find something you like and easy to ignore the things that you don't. So guys, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.